Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, my groupmates and I will present our project, which is ticket flight booking. This is our group members. Our presentation for today includes introduction, objective, project design, which is flowchart, scopes, and codes. I will start our presentation with introduction. In many international markets, air travel has grown more competitive for shorter trips and has effectively taken over national and international travel. Air travel provides a quick, dependable, and convenient transportation option. It provides a regular, practical, trustworthy, and quick service. In addition, individuals like taking flight or other form of air travel to visit distant locations to celebrate special holidays and spend quality time together. We can conclude that air travel plays a significant role in society. In our project, we are conducting ticket flight booking, which is hot plane airways. To use a flight as someone's transportation, booking a ticket is required. Without this ticket, we are not allowed to board the airplane. As a result, we made the decision to offer online ticket booking. Customers might not have enough time to travel to the airport, or it might be inclement outside. With this convenience, users can simply book a ticket from their phone or laptop and enter the requested information.
Next, I will tell you about our objective. The first one is to manage travel class for February 2023 flight. The second one is to determine all means selected by the passengers. 3. To calculate total charge for each transaction for February 2023 flight. 4. To identify total passenger for each airplane for February 2023. The last one is to calculate total sales for this month's flight. Next, I will explain about the scope. Our airplane service provides flight service to locations such as Sabah, Sarawak, and Johor. There are two types of flight classes that passengers can choose from, namely economy and business class. The price for economy flight class is cheaper than business class because they are simply facilitized. In addition, the ticket price for each passenger is the same for each category. Customers can also book flight tickets to different destinations or different flight classes at the same time. Next, our company also provides meal sets according to each flight class for passengers who wish to dine along the way. So, passengers will not have to worry about their meals or on that day. Here is a table of price for each destination and class, which is Sabah, Sarawak, and Johor. The travel class is economy and business. And the next one is table of price for each sale means. For travel class is business and economy.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Zulaika binti Kamaruddin. Now I will present to you about our project design, which is flowchart for our program. First of all, begin of the flowchart. Next, program will receive input from user whether they want to book the ticket or not. Next, the program will execute a repetition program, which is if the input is equal to sentinel value of n, and the program will straight go to the displaying of total passengers for each airplane and total sales for the month. If the input is not equal to n, it will automatically go to another process, which is selection for choice 1, 2, 3 in the menu. For choice 1, program will display information about prices of all flights according to each destination and travel class, including the information of add-ons meal. After that, user can go back to the main menu through the loop, which is connected with one input of any number. For choice 2, user has chosen the flight registration. User will have to input their personal information before choosing the selection for destination, travel class, and options for add-ons for destination. The program will execute the operation of selection, which is to choose for 3 destinations. The same way goes to the selection of travel class and options to add meal. Next, the rest of flowchart will be explained by our friend, which is Wafatusina. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Wafa Kristina binti Azulkarnain, and now I will continue the presentation of our project design, which is flowchart for our program. So next, program will calculate price of tickets according to destination, travel class and add-ons meals. Program will also automatically calculate total sale of the flight by those months. After successfully booking a flight, user can go back to the main menu through the loop, which is connected with one input of any number. To access the ticket that they just booked, user can choose 3 from main menu, which led them to the displaying of the ticket that includes their personal information, the information of the travel class and destination, also the total price of tickets. After that, user can go back to the menu again through the loop, which is connected with one input of any number. If user enter keys in any integer or other than 1, 2 or 3 in main menu selection, the program will execute invalid input and repeat the loop to the main menu so user can input the right key again. User can book the tickets as many as they want. If they have done booking the ticket, they can exit the loop by entering the sentinel input N on the first repetition, which asks the user whether they want to book again for tickets. After exiting the loop, user will come to the last part of the program, which is the count of the passengers for each destination and the total sales for the month according to the amount of tickets and prices that the system has calculated. And that will be the end of our program. Thank you.
Hello everyone. So next I will present to all of you about our program. First, as you can see, W1 is for comments which will be ignored by the compiler. So here the slash with asterisk is for the program that will the comments that have more than one lines. The double slash is for comments for one lines. So next, let's move on. So I use the header file iostream string.h and iomani. So iostream is to perform any input or output operations such as cout and cin that we will use in the program. Next is defines one variable next is string.h. For defines one variable type and various function for manipulating arrays of characters. Okay, next the iomani is for to format the output of the C++ program so that the output will look more presentable for the user to see. Okay, so next here I use independent. I also include independent function in this program. So this is the function prototype declaration. So we have three independent function. First, this is the main function which will always run first when we execute the program. And then this is the character arrays. So I have declare for char, flight num 10, dash 20, date 10 and time 10, and the others char choice F class. This is the numeric data type which is integer. I have declared it as numeric data type. So here I have declare count passenger 1, 2, 3 as for the initial is 0. Enter the cell so initial for 0. So in the string flight, in the array string flight, I have declared for initial. The initial is Sabah, Sarawak and Johor. Next is this is from user. Do you want to book a flight ticket? Yes or no. I have used sentinel control loop. That have sentinel value that serve a signal for termination. So if user put N, then the program will stop. Okay, so I have assigned choice is not equal to N. Next, this is a function call. So first I will, when we enter the loop, I will call the function, the program we call the function main menu first, and then prompt the user. So as you can see here, cin.getLine name 50 is for input statements that have spaces. So this is just from the user. So here is array for integer. This is initial, and so it will. I will show show the display letter. Okay, so here I use selection. So for destination, as you can see here, for the array, the display is one for flight to for example Sabah, and then for case 1, this is for the flight to Sabah. So the string copy is to assign statement when the program see for example there's DEST here. So next, so for the flight class, so if user, so I have used selection again in here. So if user put B for the business class, for price is 1,600, so times the passenger, and then if user want to add on meal, so the total meal the user want to add ons will times with 150 for one meal for the business class. So if not, the total food is 0. So here is the same as above, So next is count passenger 1 is equal. So this is for we want to find the total passenger for the flight. For example, count passenger 1 is total passenger for the flight to Sabah. Okay, next, this is the same as the above. So if a user enter invalid number such as number 4, so it will display invalid input for the user. So this is display, and if for key for here is press any number to go back to main menu. So if user put any number in any number, so it will still go back to main menu. So that is why we put here, we put like this, so that the function main menu will call again when user put any number. So for total A is total that user will need to pay, and price S is for price seat, and total F is for total food. So here total sale equal to total sale plus total is for the total sale for that month. So it will total up of the total A and will display the total for the total sale. Will display total sale for that month. So here is the display for the ticket. Next, again the program will ask again, do you want to book flight ticket? Yes or no? If yes, and then the program will continue from the start. If no, the program will stop. Okay, so this is the analysis of Plane Airways ticket booking. So the total passenger here and then total sale. Okay, so next this is the function definition. As all of you can see, this is the display for the function. This is just the display, and then again press any number to go back to main menu. So if the user press number 2, it will also go to main menu. If the user press number 1, it will also again to main menu again. Okay, so this is the function main menu. If user press 1 to view all flight schedule and price, here is function call. The function all flights will appear, and then as if choice 2, which is for flight registration. So here integer main will appear, and then as if choice 3, ticket, function ticket will appear. So if user input for example number 4, it is invalid input, please try again. It will display invalid input. So the main menu function will call again. So the void ticket, this is the function void ticket. We will call integer main again, main function again. So I will run this program. As you can see here, the all flights and flight number, date and time, price for business class and economy class, add-ons meal for business class menu and economy menu. So next we will go back to my menu and do for flight registration. So I will put the user will put the name, phone number, the passenger. So here this is the array that we have put in the program. So it will appear like this. So for example, I want to choose flight to Sabah, and then for the flight class I want to choose business class. We want to add on meals, yes. So if we put yes, it will appear next it will appear total meal 1, for example 1. Next will appear you have successfully booked a flight. So back to my menu to take your ticket. So any number again, and then 3 for the ticket. So here the ticket will appear. The ticket will appear as we have put the input in the table above. So the total price for the they have to pay, for the user to pay is here will appear here. So next we want to go flight ticket, yes, enter the again. So back main menu again. So for the flight registration, so the user will input, the next user will input the information. Program asks the user, do you want to add on meal? So if the user type no, then it will appear you have successfully booked a flight. So go back to our menu again and for the ticket. So here the total price for the user to that have to pay is 150 ringgit. So will ask again for the next user. For example, there is no user that want to book the flight, so we will put n, and then this is the sentinel value for the program. So if we put n, the program will stop, and it will appear the analysis hot plane airways ticket booking. So here total passenger to Sabah 1, as we put the passenger first. The user put 1 for the flight first, and the total set is the total up for the total price. Okay, that's all from us.